What is up, guys? My name is Ferocity, and today you are watching the second episode of FUROCITY'S Focus. And today there is no co-host, it's just going to be a solo episode. And today we're going to be talking about dark matter in Black Ops 3. So when it comes to dark matter, it's a bit of an old topic, but I still wanted to cover it because about 3 or 4 weeks ago I was able to finally get dark matter, and I've been trying to record this episode for a while, but I just never got the time or the chance until now. And I wanted to give you guys a bit of a review on dark matter, not necessarily the looks of the camo, but more of what the camo means, how it was to get it, and my overall opinion on whether it's worth it or not. To break it down simply, this was a camo that you really have to extend your will to play for. And when I say that, I mean if you don't want dark matter, you obviously won't get it, but if you really want it, you have to change your complete style of play, and you really just have to hone in on trying to get one specific camo out of the whole game. And for me, I didn't start doing this till I realized I could use this camo in stuff like campaign and zombies, where you're able to make custom gun variants and you're able to make weapon kits and stuff like that. So it was only when I realized that this camo can be used in all 3 game modes that I really thought, yes, I really want to try and get it. And for me, this took every single level up to Prestige 10, 95 to get. So that is over 10 prestiges of gameplay, and it was ridiculous trying to go for it because at one point I thought I'm going to be level 1000 before I even get this. But I was able to really buckle down, I was able to really grind out the harder camos. So, talking about the guns, SMGs and assault rifles were pretty simple to do. The headshots weren't very hard, it was just going for the specific ones that could be a bit of a pain in the butt. But to me, I had no issue doing either of those weapon classes. Shotguns and LMGs were where everything slowed down a bit because I tried to do a shotgun and an SMG at the same time, so therefore if I got a short range map while playing in TDM, I could change to a shotgun, and vice versa. If I got a long range map, I could switch to an LMG, and that really just slowed down everything. So I decided to stop doing that and just focus on one gun at a time, and that got me through a lot quicker than trying to split the 2 up and trying to play it fair. So shotguns and LMGs weren't too hard. The only 2 guns I'd have to complain about though is the Haymaker and the Brecci, because those 2 guns will not get headshots, guaranteed. You have to be 2 foot in front of them, and you have to be taking advantage of AFK players, and it's just a really hard gun to get done. Well, both of them are really. And it's just really hard to focus on those 2 guns because getting headshots with them is just ridiculously out of reach. The only way you're going to get them is if you literally only hunt for headshots when you use it, and even then, it's a really hard challenge to try and get. Moving into snipers, again, no real problem with snipers. I've used snipers in all the other Call of Duties and had no real problem with it. The only challenge out of all the ones for the snipers that really got me was 5 Bloodthirsties with the Locust. I found that the Locust just hit markers way too much, and it caught me off guard so many times. And then we go to the secondaries, so our pistols, our RPGs, and our combat knife. And this was the really annoying part for me. So before I explain why, I just want to let everyone know I did every single gun except for 2 in core playlists. So I did every single gun except for 2 in TDM. Some kills in domination and kill confirmed and that, but most of the kills, about 99% of the kills, came from TDM. And when it came to the pistols, I had to stop doing that. I was able to get the MR6 in Team Deathmatch, but the RK5 and the LK9 I had to go to hardcore to get, because getting long shots and headshots were just, again, were almost impossible to try and get in core, and it got to the point where I just had to, or I was never going to get those guns done. And once I jumped into core, I got those guns done within 4 or 5 hours worth of gameplay, which isn't too bad to be honest, considering some guns took me a couple of weeks to do. So I was happy with that once I got those out of the way. Then we went to RPGs, where everything slowed down again because I started using them late, and getting the 100 kill streaks out of the way That was simple. Waiting for people to use Talons, Cerberuses, Guardians, and Sentry Torrents were all just ridiculous because no one ran Talons. I think I destroyed 2 Talons. That was with the Black Cell. The others, no. It was almost scarce to see a Cerberus around, even though when I play Team Deathmatch, almost one gets dropped every game. As soon as I tried to hunt for it though, never showed up. But eventually I got those done after some luck and some grinding. I finally got those done, and then we moved on to the combat knife, which I think for everyone is a bit of a pain. I got frustrated with it, but I finally got it, and now I have Dark Matter, and I'm so happy I don't have to get kills with the shotguns again or the snipers again, even though I do use the snipers a little bit more than some of the other guns. But some of those guns, I'm just happy I will never have to pick up ever again. So now that I've talked about the weapons and how the challenges were for me, I want to really focus on whether it's worth it or not for anyone else that's still going for it. So the reason that Dark Matter is worth it for me, or at least in my eyes, is because I use it in zombies and multiplayer and campaign. I don't just use it in multiplayer, and I don't just use it in zombies. So I really utilize this camo after having it. It's on every single gun that I use that I can put it on, really. As soon as I can put a camo on a gun, Dark Matter's jumped onto it. And that's what makes it worth it for me. If I didn't play zombies or campaign and I only played multiplayer, I could still see how it would be worth it, but not as much as I do at the moment. And if I only played zombies and for some god known reason only played campaign, I would see no point in going for Dark Matter. It would just be so far out of my reach, it wouldn't be worth it, to be honest. I could go and get just another nice camo. I could get all the other nice zombie camos and just use those instead. But me playing all 3 game modes, going into multiplayer and getting those achievements, or correction, getting those challenges was really worth it for me. So if you do only play zombies or you do only play campaign for some reason, it's up to you what you play obviously, but if that's all you play, just keep in mind this may not be worth it. And the last thing I want to talk about before I end this episode is I want to give you guys all a couple of tips that I found when it came to getting Dark Matter. First things first is get the launches done as quick as possible. Start using them from level 1, because as soon as you get those out of the way, everything else speeds up a bit more. Another tip that I would probably give is to focus on one gun at a time. Don't try and split it up between 2 or 3 guns, because it will just take forever to get them all done, and you'll find that you're just focusing on using, say, an SMG, a shotgun, and a sniper rifle when they all play differently, they all have to be played differently, and you just get confused with it. So it's better to just stick with a gun, so pick one gun and just go for it, get all the camos for it, and then move on and see what you can do with the other guns. Don't split it up, because it's just not going to be worth it in the end. So guys, this has been the second episode of FUROCITY'S Focus, and if you guys have enjoyed this and want to see more with just me in it, be sure to show some support down in the comments below and let me know what you guys think. If you guys think it would be better if I kept someone else on with me, that's fine as well. Just let me know down in the comments so I can know what you guys are thinking. Also be sure to go like this video and share it around, it really is appreciated. And don't forget to go into the description and check the links there for my social media, the music used, and also some more awesome content creators. So guys, I want to thank you all for watching, and before I sign off on this one, I just want to let you guys all know that the next upload is going to be a pretty big one. It'll be short, but I'm pretty sure you guys will want to be tuned in for it. So be on the lookout for that, and all I can say is thank you for all the support. But I'll talk about that more in the next video. So guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys then.